What is up, everyone? Good morning. I don't know where you are, but in Canada, it's currently 8:38 a.m. in the morning. I just finished working out in the gym, and I'm doing this thing where I want to go on live at least once a day. My lips are very dry because I just worked out. Hello, Lorena. How's it going? And if you're watching it live, say what up, say hi in the comments, show some love. Come on. But what's up, everyone? But I want to make this video because yesterday I was doing what's up, Damika? How you doing? What's up? Yeah, you guys are awesome. But I want to make this live because yesterday I was training my group in the Master Your Stutter program. And the way I kind of built out my program is, I go through 6 different phases. So if you want to overcome your stutter, I put you through 6 phases. And I believe, just because I've been dealing with stuttering, see, I'm doing it right there, my entire life, I found what's worked. And I can get into depth, but basically, first level is master your mind. Okay, so you master the way you think, and that's really what I want to talk about, but I'll kind of give you a rough overview. So first is mastering your mind, the way you think. The second one is mastering your fear. So if you can overcome your fears and your blocks, the things that kind of hold you back, that's the second phase. The third phase is mastering your fluency and your influence, like knowing how to speak and articulate your words. That is step 3. You need to master up here. You need to master your fear before I give you any speech techniques or any speech, I get this all the time. Daniel, give me a speech technique. Give me the next thing that's going to help me. What's up, Bango? It's like, man, you need to master your mind first. So anyway, so that's number 3. And then number 4 is I show you how to build a presentation of how to public speak, right? But how to actually build it, how to share your story, how to talk about you and your life. And then the last one is, the 5th one is how to master public speaking. So how to actually go on stage with a microphone and be able to speak with confidence, without fear, and be able to articulate your words. What's up? So many people on live. They're like, who's this crazy guy in a sweater in a car? Sorry guys, just came back from the gym. And then the last phase is how to master socializing. So let's take a quick overview. Now, what I want to talk about in this video is mastering your mind. See, I have to remind you, if you don't already know, that if you can't control what's up here, you're not going to be able to control your stutter. Tell me if that makes sense. Put some fire emojis if that makes sense, okay, in the comment section. To control your stutter, you need to control your mind. You need to control your thoughts. You need to control the way you think. What's up, Nislul? I probably said that so wrong. Nisthul. But to kind of go back to that, you have to control the way you think. If you're positive, you're going to create more positive results in your life. You're going to talk more positive. You're going to see the world more positive. You're going to see people more positive. You're going to see your stutter more positive. What's up, Chloe? Yeah. Okay. Vice versa. If you're negative, you're going to stutter more. You get that? Oh, I cannot say that name. Okay. What's up, everyone? But if you're negative, you're going to block on words. See, one of the biggest things that I teach is the art of feeling good. Too many people do not feel good enough to actually create a great life. Like my goal in my program is not for you to overcome stuttering never stutter again and be 100% fluent and, never stutter on any words. No, because that's not real. What is real is bringing you to a place where you're happy and you feel good and you're able to communicate the way you feel all the time. Even if you stutter, even if you block. And the first step to doing that is controlling your thoughts. Controlling how you feel, controlling the way you look at a situation. When something doesn't go well for you, do you react negatively or positively to that situation? Right? For example, I'm driving my car, right? If I get into a car accident, I have 2 options. I can get out of the car and start yelling at that person, whether it's my fault or whether it's their fault. Or I can say, you know what? It is what it is. Life happens. Let me go out of there. She might be having a bad day. I wasn't really paying attention. Stuff happens. Let me just go through this experience. And guess what? Because I'm looking at that situation in a more positive way, I'm not going to stutter. I'm not going to stutter as much as I would if I was, I can't believe it. I can't believe it. This is the wrong time for me. Oh my God. I'm so stressed already. All right. You go crazy. Think of the relationships you create in your life. If you're always in a negative, people don't like to be around others that are negative. So the goal is to control your mind, control your thoughts, control the way you look at the world. And there's many different ways. The reason why I'm doing this is one thing that I do, which is very simple, is every single morning I get up and I go hit the gym. I don't know if you can see that. That is Good Life Fitness, if you've ever been to Canada. And every single morning I get up and I go hit the gym. I'll give you guys some just basic tips, but I want you to get this message. What's up, Omkar? Okay, if you're getting this stuff, put some fire emojis in the comments. Okay, if this is making sense to you. To control your stutter, you need to master your mind. Right? You know that little voice in your head? You can't speak good. You stutter. Don't open your mouth. You're bad. You suck at this. You suck at communicating. That is the biggest enemy. That is the biggest bully. Okay? We all have that. Okay? So I'm going to tell you some things that work for me, but I want you to get this idea. You need to control your thoughts. You need to control what's up here. Because if you can't control what's up here, man, you're not going to be able to control too much else. So something that I'll do is I'll get up every single morning and I'll go hit the gym. Why? Because I know, almost like an experiment. I've experimented on myself. When I get up and I go hit the gym, I feel better and I have a better day compared to if I just rolled out of bed and just started my day. That's number one. It makes me feel good. I get the blood flowing in my body. My head feels good. I'm sweating. I just had a little tan in there. I'm exercising. I'm glad I'm actually getting out there. Okay. Secondly, I'll drink lots of water all day long. I know these are very basics, but I stay hydrated all the time. Okay. There's 3 basics in life if you're taking notes here. Number 1, sleep. Get enough sleep. Number 2, be well fed. And number 3, hydrated. Those are some basics that will just help with your fluency and your communication. Why? Because healthy body equals what? Healthy mind. Healthy body equals what? Healthy mind. Healthy mind equals what? A better communicator. Okay? When your mind is healthier, you communicate better. You experience life more. You are able to take on opportunities. You're able to handle pressure, right? The idea with your communication is really being able to speak under pressure situations. It's one of the biggest things that I've realized talking to a lot of people, and obviously myself as well, is, in the therapy room and talking to someone you're comfortable with, you don't really stutter that much, but you put that person in an uncomfortable pressure situation and they stutter and they fumble and they block on the first word and they get embarrassed. So you got to set yourself up to be in a place where you're feeling good. Another thing, read books. Read books daily. Okay, you don't have to read for 2 hours every single day. Read for 10 minutes. Okay, another one, dress well. Dress like confidence. The idea, if you want to speak better, it's very simple. Be more confident. How do you be more confident? Exactly what I'm saying. Okay, work out, stay hydrated, get your sleep, be well fed, don't eat crappy food, don't eat junk food. Okay, read 10 minutes a day. Put a timer in your phone. For 10 minutes, I'm putting my phone on airplane mode and I'm just going to read. Okay, meditate. Okay, go on YouTube. You can go find a 10-minute meditation. Put your phone on airplane mode. Turn off any notifications you have. And just put headphones in your ear and just record yourself. Just meditate for 10 minutes. Slow down your mind. Focus on your breath. Okay, exercise again. What else? Stop watching stupid videos on YouTube and on Facebook and on Instagram. Unfollow negative stuff, right? If you're caught up in the debate and that's really all you're caring about and you're getting all emotional, that ain't good. That ain't healthy for you. Understand reality TV. I know that's not reality TV, but understand that most of the world is fairly negative. So this person against this person, it's negativity. Look how bad this person is. Hunter Biden, Trump is evil, right? You got to protect your mind. Protect the way you think. Protect the way you operate. And I want you to understand, the more you do that over and over and over and over again, the better you will feel, and the more you will control your mind. The more you will control the way you think. And because of that, when you get into situations where, you're stressed, you have anxiety, you're scared to open your mouth, if you're feeling good, you will open your mouth and start speaking and do really well. Do much better if you were feeling bad. Let me know if this is making sense in the comments, okay? Whether you're watching this live, whether you're watching this on replay, you have to understand, if you want to control your stutter, you have to control your mind, the way you think. I want you to understand one thing. This is what creates your world. So your mind is like a genie. It's like an Aladdin's lamp, okay? So your wish is your command, essentially, right? So if you walk out and you say, the world is bad, everything is bad, you're going to go find that. You're going to go create that. Think of your mind like a magnet. It's going to pull things into your life. So if you're positive and you're like, you know what? I always find good people in my life. The fact is, you say that enough and you build that habit, you're going to find a year later, there's only going to be good people in your life because you've created that world for yourself. Think about your speech. Let me ask you a question. What do you tell yourself about your speech? Do you tell yourself that you're a bad communicator? I'm not a good speaker. I can't ever public speak. I can't do that. I stutter. Every time I open my mouth, I get embarrassed. What is that voice saying in the back of your head? Because that voice is controlling your world. It's pulling in situations. Because then what happens, you keep on saying this and you put yourself in a situation where you're talking to other people and that voice comes loud. It goes, don't talk up to these people. What if you stutter and embarrass yourself? Don't do that. And that is the first step to overcoming your fears, overcoming your stutter, and becoming the confident speaker. It's not another tapping technique. It's not another breathing technique. It's not an enunciating your words technique. That doesn't matter. It does matter down the road. It's going to help you. But the first thing that you need to handle is what's up here. And if you're like, well, Daniel, where do I start? Just go for a walk. Go YouTube it. Go Google it. How to feel better. What to do, how to make myself feel better. Okay, you have to understand, we're living in the 21st century. Think about 100 years ago. There's none of this. There's no car that I'm driving, right? Maybe in the 20s, but still the car went probably 20 kilometers an hour, right? We can find anything that we wanted. Did you know back in the day, if people wanted to find information, they either had to ask a friend or a teacher and believe what they said, or they had to go to a library. We can find anything like this. It's just up to you to discern what is good information and what's bad information. That's up to you, right? Listen, if you want to overcome your stutter, if you want to control your stutter, you can do this. But it's going to take a lot of effort, energy, and time, and it's going to take mastering up here. If you have any questions, message me personally. I am here to help you. I am here to support you. I run a program. It's called Master Your Stutter, where it's essentially I go through these phases with you as your personal coach. It isn't free. What's up, Catherine? But this is what I do. This is what I'm passionate about. This is what I've like, you have to understand the reason why I can speak like this on Facebook Live for this long. There's no script in front of me. I'm just speaking from the heart, is because I've been able to control my stutter, which is why I've been able to help other people. Everyone's on a different journey. But if you have any questions, message me personally. I'm here to, ask questions in the group. Get feedback. If you want to join my program, message me personally. I'll tell you more details about it. We would book a call and we would go from there. But other than that, take advantage of this group. Don't just be a watcher. Be someone who gets involved. Post a question. Hey, Daniel, I got this question for you. Do you mind going on live and answering this? Hey, Daniel, can I be vulnerable and can you give me some feedback on this? Hey, Daniel, da-da-da. Take advantage. I want you to understand you're not alone here. But if that voice keeps saying, you're alone, you're not going to get over this, that's going to be your reality. So I'm going to be talking a lot about this because this is extremely vital to your happiness. You want a great relationship? You got to be able to control this. You want to do great at your career? You got to be able to control this. You want to find a great partner? You got to be able to control this. You want to get up in the morning and actually have positive emotions. You got to control this. Too many people have bad habits. And how do I know that? Because I had those habits. I used to be very depressed. Well, not very depressed, pretty depressed, where I would get up in the morning and I would say, what am I doing with my life? I hate who I am. And I'm telling you, now that I live the way I live right now, it's not how you should be living. That's not how you should be operating. That's not normal. Do you get that? That shouldn't be normal. That should not be normal. If you're waking up and saying, I don't like who I am, I don't like my body, I don't like my communication, I don't like my job, I don't like anything, that's not normal. That's not how you should be living. I want to shake you a little bit. What's up, Rim? What's up, Catherine? That's not how you should be living. That's not healthy. That's not normal. And I want to remind you and make you aware that you can't change. You're not a tree, okay? You're a human being. You can be whoever you want to be. 6 months from now, you could go move to Colombia, sorry if you're already in Colombia, and create a whole new life for yourself, okay? You can quit your job. I don't know what it is, but you can be whoever you want. You could do anything that you set your mind to. So don't set these limitations that, this is who I am and, I'll always be a stutterer and, my communication. No! The fact is, if you keep saying that, then it's going to be real for you. Remember, you have the genie's lamp. You own the Aladdin's lamp, right? Your wish is your command. I'm not good at anything. Your wish is your command. I'm not good at anything. Look, all these situations, they just remind me I'm not good at anything because you're saying that. So, I hope I am opening up your eyes. I hope I'm getting you to realize some things right now. Remember, what you say is what you create. What you say is what you create. What you think about is what you become. What you think about is what you become. So if you think that you're no good, you're going to be no good. If you think that you're great, okay? And it's not supposed to be in an arrogant, cocky way where it's like, I'm great, I'm better than everyone. No. But it's that confidence that I believe in myself and my abilities and my skills. Right? A line that I always say is, I don't know why, but this is good. Whenever I go through any struggle in my life, any difficulty, which is really just temporary. Okay, what's up, Sid Ali? I always say, I don't know why, but this is good. I don't know why, but this is good. I just got into what's up, Virgil? Just got into a car accident. I don't know why, but this is good. Just got fired from my job. I don't know why, but this is good. I don't know how I'm going to pay my bills. I don't know why, but this is good. And when you shift this from this negative, I can't do anything, I can't figure it out, to, I don't know why, but this is good. I don't know, but I'm going to figure this out. God has a plan for me, the magic starts to work in your life. Opportunities start to come in your way. And if you say, well, Daniel, I haven't had any opportunities. You don't get my position. You don't get the way I live. You don't understand what I've been through. I get it, and I don't. But I've seen a lot of stuff in my life. And God has a plan for everyone. And there's certain things that you need to go through. There's certain lessons that you need to go through to better yourself and better your future. And maybe it might not make sense in the moment. Think of your life like a movie. Imagine if you just saw the ending. Imagine if you're like, okay, so I did all these things. Life is meant to be an experience. Life is meant to be, like think of a really good movie. There's the ups and there's the downs. That's what makes a movie so good. Your job is to understand that when it's up, great. But when it's down, realize that there's going to be an up again. And realize that maybe there's something I need to learn from the down. Because you can learn from something from the up and something from the down. But if you look at your life like everything is bad, everything sucks, everything is not working for me, you're going to get exactly that. So I hope you enjoyed this. This is something that I can talk about for days. And I'm realizing that if you enjoyed it, put some fire emojis in the comments. Show me some love. But I want to remind you that you can be whoever you want. You can overcome this. You can be the best version of you. Just give it time and control this. Because you control this long enough, you will change the neural pathways in your head, and you will change your future. So I want to show you some love. You guys are amazing. Appreciate all of you. And what's up, Upon? Yeah. Okay. And again, if you have any questions, message me personally. If you want, ask questions, post in the Overcoming Stuttering group. Okay. Say, hey, Daniel, I'm dealing with this. What should I do with this? Awesome. Awesome, Zeus. Here to reduce my stutter. I love that. Okay. Post some questions. Awesome, Omkar. Okay. Realize this. Thank you for that. My biggest setback is definitely my image of myself and the thoughts I have. All this made so much sense. Amazing. I would watch this video again. Okay. One of the things that I teach in my program with my students is, don't fear the person who knows 10,000 kicks, right? Fear the person who knows one kick and has practiced it 10,000 times. And what that really means, it's be someone who masters the basics. So if you got a lot out of this video, watch it again. There's probably things that you probably missed that I said that you were thinking about something else while I was talking about this. And, watch these things over again. Master the basics. I have audiobooks I listen to. I've listened to 50 times because I'm a different person. I'm growing every step of the way. I'm going through new experiences in my life. So when I go and listen to that audiobook or that thing that I've heard 50 times, it's different to me. Or something I heard something I didn't catch. I'm like, wow. So especially if you got to master your mind, you got to repeat these things over and over again. Right? Become aware. Right? Here's something. Oh, just dropped my phone. Here's something that I always recommend is start taking note of everything in your life. Like, for example, start taking note of the music you're listening to. Start realizing the lyrics of the songs you listen to. Just start listening to it. I know for myself, I used to listen to like Blink-182 and Green Day and Sum 41 and Fall Out Boy. And this was like, in my earlier days, in my teenage years. And I realized, I'm like, oh my God, and I still listen to them every once in a while, but I realized like the lyrics were very emotional. No one likes me, I suck, she broke my heart. Because I'm operating like that. That's literally because I'm singing the song, right? So watch out for the movies. A big thing is watch the conversations you're having with other people. Not everyone is good for you. I want you to realize this. You need to protect your energy. You need to protect who you're talking to throughout the day. because those people will make a major impact on your life. So anyway, Zeus asked me a question. He said, does hand gestures help to reduce stutter? Of course. So whenever look at any public speaker, a good one for the most part, they'll usually use their hands to kind of, it's getting you, it's being able to, it's not, the hand gesture is good, but it's body language, right? So if you're taking note, communication is built up of three things: the words you say, the tonality and the tone of voice, and your body language. So, I would say hand gesture is part of body language, but if I can give you a percentage of each one, 7% is the words you say, okay? 38% is the tone of voice, la 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 la, okay? And then 55% is your body language. So, a lot of people who stutter only focus on the 7% of communication, but they forget about the other 93%, which is the tone of voice and the body language. So you have to realize that your body language, is communicating what you're saying. So thank you for all the love, everyone. So you got to realize that when you're using your body, you're actually able to get your words across, and you're actually communicating with your body. But for me personally, yes, I always use my hand, as I'm doing it right now. I'm also Italian, so I'm like, hey, what's the matter for you? You crazy guy, hey. But for the most part, whenever I'm communicating, especially when I'm public speaking or I'm trying to get my point across, I will always use my hand. So hope you enjoyed this. Again, ask your questions in the group. Make a post. I am here to support and help you as much as I can. If you want to join my program, I run a program. It's not free, okay? It's not cheap either. It's not crazy expensive, but the reason why I say that is you don't want cheap results. You want someone who's actually going to help you get a result, which is what? To communicate with confidence. So if I had a product and a program that I put my heart into, I wouldn't want to give it away for free or for cheap, because that shows that I'm not really confident in what I do. And, I had Mark, who's one of my students. I think he did an interview here. Mark actually applied for a job after taking my program, and he applied for a new job, and the job that he got paid him 10 grand more a year. And he's like, the reason why I did that, or the reason why that's worked for me, is because I took your course in your program, and I was able to use everything effectively. Everything you coached me on, everything I learned from you, I applied, and that was a $10,000 return. So even if the program costed $5,000, which it doesn't, he made his money back in 2 by taking the program. Or if he didn't improve his communication, maybe he would have never found that job and went into that interview with confidence and even got that job. So I want you to understand, how long is your program? So my program, the good thing about my program, it's a weekly coaching program with a membership area. So the program is built on 6 modules. And the beautiful thing is you go at your own pace. You don't have to rush through it. Some people want to do 2-3 hours a week. They watch a few videos, they jump on the coaching call. They ask me their questions, and then they take their time. If you really want to speed through it, it would take you about 6 to 8 weeks. But if you take your time, it could take you 3 to 5 months. So it's totally up to you. It's totally how fast you want to go. And personally, I'm going to be coaching you every step of the way. So the way I've kind of built it, there's 6 processes or 6 steps. Think of like the yellow brick road, okay? There's 6 steps that you have to go down. So the first step is mastering your mind. So if I don't feel like you've mastered your mind just to where I believe you need to be at, I'll tell you to watch it again until it's really mastered. And then you go to master your fear. And then I'll show you how to master your fear, build your ladder of fear. And then we'll go to master your fluency and your influence and your communication abilities. So there's a whole workbook that I would give you. There's videos that you have to watch. It's built by me. This is my life pretty much in a box. But that is it. So it's totally up to you. Some people can rush through it. I have people that have completed it within 6 weeks, and they've got their job on the 8th week, and they're like, wow, I literally... like Mark got $10,000 more a year after taking the program, because you have to understand your communication is everything. I've had other people where they start actually dating because now they're able to communicate their words effectively. You have to understand, your communication is basically everything in life. If you can't communicate, you're not going to get that partner that you're looking for. This is the truth, to the partner that you want, right? You're not going to get the the job because you have to sell that person on it, right? So you have to understand, this is not, you know what I mean? Like, and realize too, when you join my program, you're investing into your future. So you invest, like, that's what I've kind of done. I've spent thousands of dollars on myself. That's why I can be so confident on these calls, because I've taken all these programs. I've taken many programs. I'm constantly taking programs. Me and Rachel, we went to Miami and we went to Texas, and I travel. I not only just buy the program, but I travel across the country to learn from highly intelligent people. Why? Because if I learn from them and I apply the same methods, I'll get the same results. Okay, so Virgil asked, do you have a book, Overcoming Stutter? Yes. So if you go to Overcome Stutter, can I type something in? No, I can't. Okay, so Virgil, if you go to overcomestuttering.org, I have my free book. It's my free PDF. Okay. Listen, I have a lot of free stuff. I'm not saying you have to join my program. This is for people that are just serious, that are looking for like change, like they don't want to wait 6 months. They don't want to wait 2 years to go figure it out. They want someone who's like, I want to help you, or I want help. I'm willing to invest into myself. I'm willing to do whatever it takes. As you said, why does stutter get worse over time? For example, last time I don't stutter in such words, but now I do. Again, like, it all depends on your mindset. I really believe that, if you're if people go through these ups and downs, so if they're in a down and they're not feeling good, they'll stutter over time. They'll get worse, right? So think of like a plant. If you're not growing, you're dying. So when I see people stutter get worse, it just means that they're not growing. They're because people think that, think of a plant. Nothing stays stagnant. It's either going up or it's either going down. So when I see someone stutter getting worse, it means you're not growing. You're not putting in effort into bettering yourself. So what happens is then you'll go into these situations where you have to speak and be confident, but you haven't been growing yourself. So you're starting to go down. What's up, Yoman? How you doing, man? I'm watching you. Yoman's actually part of my program. Yoman, if you want to, give any comments of even just working with me, it's only been a short time, so I don't expect too much. But Yoman is someone who wanted to work with me, and he was willing to invest. Yoman's from Nepal, but he moved to Mississippi, and we had a great call. And I'm seeing it's again, like, when you get a coach, they see the flaws in you that you don't see in yourself. Okay, so that's why, like, you can go watch videos on YouTube. You can go read every single free book possible. But to me, if it's like losing weight, you can watch every single video on YouTube and watch infomercials, but when you get a personal trainer, it's serious. You're like, I am sick and tired of my freaking stutter. I'm done with this. I'm willing to pay money. I'm willing to invest. And I'm a big advocate, just because I know myself. When someone pays, they pay attention. When someone invests, they're waiting. They're going to change. They're going to do whatever it takes. Boom. So Yoman, it's better to have a coach rather than trying it yourself. Okay, Yoman's actually in my program. Exactly. You can go try to figure this out all by yourself. But the fact is, you're going to spend weeks and months and years going in circles because you don't know if you're going the right way, right? Think of you trying to travel somewhere. You don't have a GPS. You're like, I think it's make a left over here. Fuck. Okay, turn around. Let's go somewhere else. Okay, let's go this way. Oh my God. Okay, it's been 6 months. Nothing's changed. What the heck? When you have someone who speaks the way you want to speak, let's see if Yoman remembers this, right? Yoman, who do you listen to? There's 2 parts to this. I was drilling him yesterday. You listen to someone who has what you want and someone who's been in your shoes. And when you combine the two, that's when you get results. Because that person will then guide you and be your mentor. And they'll get you to where you want to go. So Mark might have not got that $10,000 a year raise if he tried to figure it out on his own. So with that being said, this was a long live. Sending out lots of love to you guys. You're all amazing. If you got some value out of this call, throw some emojis, in the comment section below. Show some love. If you got any questions, message me personally. But I want to remind you that you're going to overcome your stutter sooner or later, one of these days, if you want it bad enough. If you don't, you'll just make an excuse. And when I mean overcome your stutter, I mean be able to speak the way you want to speak, speak confidently, not overthink your words in any situation. Not to be perfectly fluent and never stutter again, but to be able to be like, you know what? I know myself. I know my voice. You are like LeBron James and stuttering. The most important thing, bro, is your legacy, is changing people's lives. Of course, LeBron James, Michael Jordan, I'm here to help people and change your lives. So, love you all. You're all amazing. Go have a kick-ass freaking day. And I'll see you guys later. Peace. Send some love in the comments, okay? Like it, comment, share it, tag people in it, add people to the Facebook group. And if you have any questions, you can book a call with me. And I'll show you what that process would be if you were to join my program so we can get your results, okay? Get it ASAP, okay? And by the way, Mark only worked with me for 2 months. 2 months! And he got a $10,000 raise. If that ain't results, I don't know what is. Okay, guys? Love you all. Peace.